Welcome. All right, well, welcome to everybody. And at this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Greg Magnum with the United Way Foundation. He will provide you an overview of this wonderful Dollars for College program. Thank you again for being here.
Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. This is a day that we have been waiting for a very long time. There's been lots of planning going into this, really sort of years in the making. And obviously that doesn't happen with just a single person or even a single organization. So let me just start by thanking the number of partners that have really joined with United Way, and Communities Foundation is one to make this happen. But the real thing is, the intent behind Dollars for College was always to do this as a partnership with local schools and school districts. And so I just want to begin by thanking the Richardson School District, certainly everybody in the administration that's put this day together, but this really been working like through the summer behind the scenes with all the prep work, but also the principals and the teachers at the 3 participating schools. Just know it has taken an army of folks to get us to this day, but we're so excited to be here. So I'm just going to spend a moment talking about Dollars for College. And first of all, just talking about, what is it? So Dollars for College is a children's savings account for college program that really is designed to expand access to an affordable long-term savings product working in partnership with a local school district like Richardson ISD. The Dollars for College program is partnering with 3 schools in Richardson ISD to help 1,500 students open college savings accounts that have the opportunity to grow to $500 over the next 2 school years. And so why is this important? Well, what we know when we look in the future is really kind of 2 things. One is that students that are in elementary school today will need some sort of post-secondary education, either college or vocational training, to obtain a good job, one that pays well, has benefits, along with opportunities for growth and advancement. The other thing that we know is in Texas, only 5% of K through 12 students across the state have a dedicated college fund, like a 529 plan, because many families just simply don't have access to an affordable long-term savings platform to save for their child's future college education. And so that's really the issues that we were trying to address with Dollars for College. And so our strategy was to develop a children's savings account product and a program that could help students and their families embrace post-secondary education as a possibility as well as an expectation, and to help them feel inspired to invest in this goal. The other part of the strategy was to partner with schools as a trusted champion to help promote the college-going culture with students and their parents. And you certainly see that here at Aldelia Creek with all the banners around. I was just in the library and they have a whole wall full of college banners up. The other piece is that we really wanted to integrate classroom financial education, financial literacy, that reinforces the importance of savings for college. So that was the pieces of the strategy. So here's how it works. Dollars for College connects families, again, with a safe, trusted, easy to access, and low cost 529 college savings plan. In this case, we're leveraging a plan called my529.com. Each account is seeded with $50 and is matched up to $150 over 2 years. In addition, families can earn incentive deposits of up to $150 over 2 years. The incentives are set by the schools and are designed to help improve things like attendance or parent involvement. So families must open an account for their child, an individual account, by the end of the 2-year program in order to receive the initial seed deposit, the match, and the incentive deposits. That's how the money transfers into the children's account. After the initial 2-year period, the family can continue to make deposits into their child's account. And then when the student is ready to pursue post-secondary education or training, they can then access these funds to use for qualified expenses. So that's how it works. The next step in the process for Richardson is I will be back out here next Tuesday night, and we're doing an event for parents and students called Painting Pennies. And you see these piggy banks on the tables, and so all the children that are participating are going to get piggy banks and able to kind of decorate their own. But we'll also be working with parents to set up their individual accounts, and that's what really gets this process rolling. So again, we're excited for today, excited that you're here. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Wendy Burton. Wendy's the Senior Director of Community Philanthropy for the Communities Foundation of Texas. Wendy has been my longtime partner in this work, literally for years that we've been working and planning. We did a pilot program with a couple of schools in Richardson back in 2014. Wendy was involved in that. So I'm happy to now turn it over to Wendy.
Good morning. Thank you to Ms. Stouffer, to the staff and the students here at Aldelia Creek for hosting us and inviting Greg and I to this wonderful event, and thank you to you all for coming out this morning to celebrate with us as we launch Dollars for College here in Richardson ISD. Richardson ISD has been a longtime partner with Communities Foundation of Texas. We have been so proud of all the amazing work and the leadership from you, Dr. Stone, and from all your staff and the whole team as you continue to set a very high bar for educational excellence here in North Texas. We are so proud to be your partner in Dollars for College as well to continue on yet another journey. So at Communities Foundation of Texas, why we decided to embark on this program for Dollars for College, our vision at the foundation is that we are striving to create thriving communities for all. And that includes programs such as Dollars for College, which provide students, regardless of their background, their economic situation, where they come from, with the opportunity that they can obtain the skills and education that are going to allow them to create fulfilling, sustainable, and productive lives for themselves, for their families, and for their communities. The goal for Dollars for College, as Greg said, is that we want to ensure that every student in North Texas can achieve their dreams beyond high school and help families see that college is not just a dream, it's not just a fantasy, but it's an actual and achievable goal that we can do for our kids. We want to, by providing, as Greg said, providing the $50 seed account, provides a Dollars for College scholarship account for students here as well as in Lancaster ISD or other partners program, providing a child and their family with a tool that they can use to begin to start saving for that future in an easy and affordable way. We are so excited, as Greg said, and I want to just reiterate, we are so excited and proud to be able to partner with our ISD on Dollars for College, and we cannot wait to celebrate all your success, and I'm sure there's going to be a bunch. So thank you all again for being here, for letting me say a few words. We are so proud and excited. We're looking forward to seeing what happens at the Painting for Pennies event, and I'm looking forward to coming back again. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much to our partners. Oh my goodness. Could we give another round of applause to United Way and Communities Foundation of Texas? Thank you all for being here today. I am Jeannie Stone, the superintendent here in Richardson, and I'll be giving some closing remarks in just a minute. But I did want to introduce our Super SAC students. Our Super SAC is a group of students. They come and have a meeting once a month. We have 3 students from each one of our 4 high schools. We have a total of 12 students. And each month they come and they are the voice, representative voice from all of our students. And we have very open, great conversations about ways that we can improve our school districts from the students' perspective. And they come, and every year our Super SAC kids decide on what their legacy project will be. And this year they decided that they wanted North Texas Giving Day to be their legacy project. So normally they work on it, they kind of come up with the idea in September, October, and they sort of work all year. But because North Texas Giving Day is today, this early in this month, they've been working all summer. And so we have a video that we are going to share for you and then with you, and then we're going to have one of our students to share some of their insights as well. So let me have our Super Sec students, if you will, stand up and wave to the audience. And after our video, you'll be hearing from one of our great Super Sec kids named Juana.
Hi, my name is Nevaeh Palmer. I'm a senior at Lake Highlands High School and Richardson ISD. And on behalf of RISD Student Advisory Council, we're here to tell you about North Texas Giving Day 2019.
North Texas Giving Day this year is on September 19th, and we are so excited to get RISD involved. But first, we need to tell you what this day is all about.
North Texas Giving Day is an online organization that raises awareness and donations for nonprofits across North Texas. Over the past 10 years, they have raised over $242 million in donations for those nonprofits, and that number continues to grow.
There are thousands of kids in RISD and we are all different, but we all deserve the same opportunities. For example, growing up in RISD, I came from a low-income family, so I was constantly moving around from elementary to elementary, never going to the same elementary school more than a year until I went to middle school, and now I've gone to Berkner for 3 years, and now I'll be having my senior year here, and I've really made new friends. I've grown at this place, and it's become a stable environment for me here at RISD.
I'm a first-generation college student, and I'll be one of the first to go to college in my family. I've had to work really hard and put my mind to it to be able to have college as an option for me. I'm glad to say that I will be able to go to college, and I am going to college, me and my siblings.
Growing up in RISD, I attended Moss Haven Elementary, and I was super involved in the school and I loved it. I was just always known as the little black girl in a predominantly white school, and transitioning to Forest Meadow where all the elementary schools came together, it was so diverse and so many different cultures, and through that I really found myself in my group and where I belonged.
My best friend since kindergarten has always been worried whether or not he would be able to attend college and continue his future. He deserves that opportunity.
I grew up in a low-income family, but the support from the staff and the teachers really showed me how much potential I had and that I could be anything I wanted to.
Across all of RISD, there's countless diversity. No matter what school you go to, you should be able to succeed. We want to raise awareness for North Texas Giving Day so that we can put the money towards the futures and success of our students.
Our goal is to raise awareness in RISD so we can start receiving funds to help all kids across all 54 campuses. That por niño como yo. Give for a kid like me.
By starting college funds for low-income families, making sure they have food and also school supplies, we can make North Texas Giving Day something everybody can benefit.
But it all starts with you. You wanted to not only say something for RISD,
But do something for RISD.
Help us spread the word and make North Texas Giving Day the best day in Richardson for years to come.
who knows, maybe your donation will help a kid like me.
For more information, go to www.northtexasgivingday.org to give something back to RISD.
Dare to Give on September 19, 2019.
Atrévete a dar el 9 de septiembre de 2019.
9/19/19.
Let's do this, North Texas. The students of RISD deserve it.
Hi, my name is Juana Elguin, and as you guys saw, I was in the video, and I will be one of the first in my family to say that I will be going to college. I'm attending college. It's such an incredible feeling to know that I have the opportunity to go, and I'm standing here in front of you guys and saying that I'm going to college, and it's for me to have that opportunity means that I made my parents proud. I know that they are proud of me, and I know that there's almost kind of not a weight on my shoulders, but there's pressure for me to do good, for me to do well, and for me to show my parents and my siblings that they can do it too, that they have that opportunity to go to college. And if I was a kindergartner right now and there was a program like this, I know my parents would have taken advantage of that. They would have done anything they could have to be a part of this so they could give me and my two sisters the opportunity to go to college. So it's just an incredible, incredible feeling, and it's just, I don't really know the words to say to that, because it's just so incredible to know that like I'm a part of this and that I'll be able to help other kids achieve their dreams and go to college and help their parents make their kids proud, and just know that I made a difference, that we all can say that we made a difference, the rest of my Super SAC team and Dr. Janine Stone. Yeah, that's just, that's all I can say is it's such a feeling to be able to say like, I'm going to college. I can help others go to college, and I can give them the opportunity to have a greater education, to have them succeed in life, to have a good job, and for them just to do well in life. And having Dollars for College programs that's going to help, it might be a starter, but it will make a difference and it will change lives. Yeah. As Dr. Stone said, that we've been working together since the beginning of August and beginning of summer, and it's been really helpful for her to be here with us and for her guiding us and giving us all the knowledge that she can for us. So it's my pleasure and honor to introduce Dr. Jeannie Stone.
Oh my goodness, I love these kids. I love you, Juana. You will go to college. You will be an amazing success. I would love to have our student ambassadors who welcomed you this morning to come up and just join me up here on the stage. Let's get some kids up here. Because the kids are really what this is all about. This is such an amazing opportunity. When we were approached by United Way and Communities Foundation to participate and partner, this was just like a dream come true. To have this, to have these partners that are going to do this for our kids at these three schools, it's just such a gift. And so these kids that are here are some of the kids from our representative schools, from Forest Lane Academy, RISD Academy, and Aldelia Creek Elementary, which are the three schools that we are partnering with and participating with in this program. Yesterday, this flyer went home to all of our parents, explaining what it is, about how it works. Greg did such a great job of educating you all on that, and our parents are getting this information in English and Spanish, and we're inviting them to come to this great activity next week, Painting for Pennies. And so around the room you see some of the piggy banks, but the kids will get to come and they will paint their own piggy bank and take that home as a symbol and a reminder to the homes that this is something that we want them to continue to partner with us on. This is a great, such a great day, North Texas Giving Day, and this opportunity for us to all come together and raise money for so many great causes. We have three causes that we are working on today. This is one of them. Of course, this is our launch for North Texas Giving Day, and this is our launch for Dollars for College, which is one of our initiatives. Another initiative that we're working on is that we are raising money for a mobile food pantry with Network Ministries from Richardson. And we're trying to raise a second truck so we can have mobile food pantries that will go to our schools for our communities where we have concentrations of economically disadvantaged families, and families can go. It's like a farmer's market on wheels, and families will be able to go and get food every day. And then our Excellence in Education Foundation, which does great things for our students and teachers all through the year. So those are our causes for North Texas Giving Day. But this morning, I got to meet with these kids in the library, and I talked to them about what we were doing today. And they were all just couldn't believe that adults were going to do these things for kids in our community. And there were a couple of kids that I said, okay, are a couple of y'all that this really is special to or means something to you, would y'all want to help me to talk in the microphone today? And there were a couple that stepped up and volunteered. So let me have Tommy. Where's Tommy? Yeah, so this is Tommy. So Tommy, with the sparkle in his eye, had a lot to say this morning about what this event means to him and his family, and he talked about what it means. My gosh, he has tell him about do you have brothers or sisters?
I have a brother.
And how old?
He's 9 years old.
Okay, so he has a brother, and what that would mean if he had been able to save for his little brother for college. But tell the group what you think it means whenever a kid gets to have a savings account, and what it means if they actually get to go to college.
It means a very.
You can hold the microphone.
Thank you. It means a good opportunity to go to college because every kid wants to go to college so that they can have a good job and also have a great home. And also, if you don't have a college degree, you can't get a job. You can't get even a good apartment. So if you have a college degree, you can get like 2 jobs at a time. And also a very beautiful home. Thank you.
Yeah, this is Tommy, and I can't say it better than he could. I mean, look at this beautiful face and the sparkle in his eye, and just imagine the great life that Tommy's going to have because he will go to college and he will be a success. Is there anything else that you would like to say to this audience of people before you sit back down?
Please help kids go to college.
Thank you. Also, Michelle was another student that said she would love to talk to you. So this is Michelle, and Michelle told me a little bit about her sister. So will you tell the audience about what you shared with me about your sister?
I have 4 sisters, and one of them is Benita, my oldest sister. She's in 9th grade. She's 14, and she really wants to go to college. She really works hard for it, but without you, she cannot go to college. So you need to help her, and she works hard to get all A's, and she really does do a good job. Thank you.
So will she be the first person in your family to go to college?
Yes.
Yeah, and what will that mean to you?
That will mean that I'm also going to go to college, and she's also going to have some experience to tell me what happened, like how I'm going to have success in life.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So, is there anything you will have success in life? Will all of these kids have success in life? Yes? Is there anything that you'd like to share with this audience before you sit down?
Please help us by donating to the kids to go to college.
Thank you. Thank you. And then finally, I was just going to have these 2 kids. They were the only 2 that stepped up and said that they wanted to talk. And right before I was about to come up here today, I had one more student that finally got the courage. And she said, I think I'd like to say something to the audience. And so Leah, where's Leah? So Leah came up to me and she said, I didn't have the courage at first to say that I could say something, but I do now because I think I have something that I want to tell the audience. And she talked to me about some of her great ideas about how she thinks that girls are often overlooked in science and in all kinds of ways. And so she had all of these great ideas that she was sharing with me. But this was one of the most powerful things that she said to me, and I want her to share it with all of you. And it is, I asked her, tell me what you want to be when you grow up. And this is what she said.
I want to be a powerful woman.
And she will be a powerful woman because she will be a success. And her courage to come to me and to step up and say, I think I have something I'd like to say. She decided she wanted to say something to all of you. Let's say something back to her about our belief that we have in her and all of these kids. This is today about launching an initiative that will say something to kids, say something to families about the belief that we have in them, about the belief that our partner has in them. Everything that was said about the importance of starting a savings account and planting that seed is so critically important for kids to know that they have hope for their future. So today, we do have, you have in your seat, if you will, pick up this little thing of pennies. And this is a symbol for us today that we are going to play a part in the kids' banks over here in just a second. Because what we're going to ask you to do symbolically is we're going to ask you to start with the first pennies in their piggy banks. Also, love for you, in case you haven't gone to North Texas Giving Day right now, to get out your phones, because I would love for you to see the wonderful landing page that we have for North Texas Giving Day. It's easy to find, and it's on the screen here. You go to northtexasgivingday.org/RISD. I'll give you time. This is teacher wait time. When you go there, you're going to see a lot of great information. You'll see the different causes that we have, as I explained. You'll see a button there for Dollars for College. Obviously, would love for you to make any donation that you would care to make to that cause today. That would be so fantastic, as well as the other causes that we are promoting as well. So we want you all to take a second. I'll just take a second while you look at that. It's very easy to do that. Okay, so you can finish that up in a minute. So now I'd like you to take your pennies, pick up your pennies. And you know how at the end of great parties, there'll be poppers that will pop out, or you'll bust open a bottle of soda or something. And what we're going to do now is we all want you on the count of 3 to break open your pennies together. Okay, so we're going to do that together on 3. 1, 2, 3. You're going to pop, yeah, certainly can do that. That sounds wonderful. And in a minute, you got it? In a minute, we want you to go over and start the investment in these piggy banks or feel free to put in $1 or $2 if you have that too. I want to say thank you in closing to, again, United Way, Communities Foundation of Texas, George Tang, thank you for being here. Thank you all. Let's give a round of applause to our partners. Thank you to all of our special guests that played a part. I'd like all of our students, if you will, stand up with me, because we're going to have one final thing that we're going to share with our audience. Our student ambassadors want one final message for you. And so on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
Please give to Dollars for College.
Please give to Dollars for College. Thank you all for being here, and please, whatever is on your heart to give for North Texas Giving Day, let's make this a banner day for North Texas Giving Day. Thank you for being here.
Way to go. Proud of you guys.
Amazing. You guys are total rock stars. Let's do our pennies. There you go. There you go. I love it.
Are y'all excited for this?
Yeah.
Should we start another one?